Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. Today in this video, we are going to integrate two software applications, Freshsales and WooCommerce. So the use case here is, whenever there is a new lead in Freshsales, we want to create a customer in WooCommerce. First, let us know what these two software applications are all about. So Freshsales is a CRM software, whereas WooCommerce is a software application where you can set up your online store. Although Freshsales and WooCommerce have some native integration between them, but this integration has certain limitations, and that is why we are going to use Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect is going to help us to transfer data from Freshsales to WooCommerce. The best part here is you don't require any knowledge of coding. So let me show you this on my screen. Okay, so here I am at Google, and now I will go to this URL section over here and I'm going to type pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly, and now I will hover over this product section over here and I'm going to select on Connect. Okay, so now I am going to sign in from here. Okay, so now because I have already signed into my account, that is why I am here. You can also sign up for free in just 2 minutes and create your free account now. Here, I would like to mention one more thing. You can try out this integration in Pabbly Connect absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box below the video. Okay, so now I will scroll down, and here at Connect, I am going to click on Access Now. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and now I'm going to create a new workflow by clicking on this Create Workflow button. Okay, so let's give a name to this workflow. So I'm going to give it as Freshsales to WooCommerce. Okay, so now I'm going to create it. Okay, so here in this workflow, what we are going to do is we are going to integrate Freshsales and WooCommerce using Pabbly Connect. So first I'm going to integrate Freshsales with Pabbly Connect, and then I will integrate WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here in Choose App, I am going to choose Freshsales. Okay, so now in choose method, according to our workflow, whenever a new lead is created in Freshsales, we want to add customer in WooCommerce. That is why new lead is going to be our trigger method over here. Okay, so now you might have a question in your mind that what is this term called trigger? Let me explain you that automation runs on the concept of triggers and actions. It is all about when something happens, do this. For example, when a sale happens, send an email. In our case, when a new lead is created in Freshsales, add a customer in WooCommerce. So creating a new lead in Freshsales is going to be our trigger method, whereas creating a customer in WooCommerce will be our action. So when you click on choose method, you might have seen we had various other trigger methods available. You can select whichever you want according to your choice, and if you don't get the trigger method of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you to look for your specific trigger method. Okay, so now when you come down, you can see this term called Webhook URL. So after choosing the app and choosing the method, what we do is we copy this Webhook URL from here and we go and paste it inside the trigger software application, which is Freshsales over here. So now you again might ask me that what is this term called webhook? What have I been saying? So let me tell you that webhook is an essential way to get data from an external software at Pabbly's end. So this webhook URL helps us to build a connection between Pabbly Connect and the trigger software application. So now you can see these instructions are written over here. You can carefully read them and follow them and go and paste this webhook URL inside Freshsales. Okay, so now I'm going to copy this webhook URL from here. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my Freshsales account, and here you can see the settings over here. So I'm going to click on settings and I'll go down, and here you can see the workflow. So I'm going to click on workflows. Okay, so now we are going to create the workflow. So that is why I'm going to click on this button over here. Okay, so now here you can see apply workflow is leads because we want to create leads in Freshsales. Okay, so now let us give a name to this workflow. So I will give it as Freshsales to WooCommerce. Okay, so if you want, you can also write a description over here. I let it be leads. Now come down when record is created. Okay, once for each record, that is fine. Now here, what actions should be performed? So I'm going to click on this. And here in select an action, I'll select on trigger webhook. Okay. So now here you can see the webhook settings. So here we have to enter some details. Request type will be post, callback URL. So here you have to paste the URL that you got from Pabbly Connect, the webhook URL, this one. So I've pasted it. Okay, so now I am going to select on select all. Now I'll go and click on save. Okay, and I'm going to go down and here you can see save and start. So we have successfully created a workflow over here. I'll cross this. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and now it's time to capture a webhook response. Okay, so now it is waiting for webhook response. That means it is time to go and create a new lead in Freshsales. So I'll go to Freshsales and I'll click on this plus button and we are going to create a lead. That is why I'm going to click on add lead. Okay, so now it is asking us for some information. Now let us fill this. First name, I'm going to fill it as, okay, John, last name, William, company name, hero. Now emails. Let me enter the email, john@pabbly.com. Okay, now telephone number, I'll enter the mobile number. Okay, then subscription status, I'll select it as subscribed. Okay, now I'm going to save it. So you can see we have created a lead called John William over here. So now let's go to Pabbly Connect and see if it has captured this information or not. So I'll go to Pabbly Connect. It is waiting for webhook response. Okay, we have got our webhook response over here. You can see first name John, last name William, email is here, number is here. So now I'm going to click on save. Okay. So here we have successfully finished our first step integration, that is integration of Freshsales and Pabbly Connect. Now let's begin with our second step integration where we are going to integrate WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this plus button. Okay, so now in choose app, I am going to select WooCommerce, this one. Choose method. Now according to our workflow, whenever a lead is created in Freshsales, we want to create new customer in WooCommerce. So add new customer is our action method. You can select any other action method as well according to your workflow. And if you don't get the action method of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. So I'll select on add new customer. Okay, so now we are going to connect with WooCommerce. Okay, so now in credentials, if you have any other credentials existing one, then you can select, but I am going to show you how to enter the new credentials. So I'm going to select on new credentials. Okay, now it is asking me consumer key, consumer secret and the website URL. So for that, you can read the instructions carefully. So now what I'm going to do is I'll go to my WooCommerce account. So I've already opened my WooCommerce account over here, and in WooCommerce, you can see the settings over here. Okay, so this is the settings page. So here I'm going to click on advanced. Okay, so now I'm going to click on REST API. And now I'm going to add a key. Okay, so description is going to be Freshsales to WooCommerce integration. Okay, and permission, it's going to be read or write. Okay, so now I'm going to generate API key. Okay, so you can see we have our consumer key and consumer secret over here. So I'm going to copy my consumer key from here, and now I'll go to Pabbly Connect and you can see the consumer key. So I'm going to paste it here. Now consumer secret. I'll copy my consumer secret. I'll go to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so now it is asking us for the website URL. So I'll go to my WooCommerce account and I'm going to copy this URL. Copy, and I'm going to paste it. So now this consumer key and consumer secret will help us to build a connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to save it. Okay, so now you can see some empty fields over here. So we are going to fill the information that we have got from our webhook response. So we'll just map the details. Email. Let me enter the email is here. First name, John, last name, William. Username, if you want, you can just put it. I'm not putting it. I'll just come down, billing company. Company is hero. Okay, now coming down, email again. Okay, John@Pabbly. Now I'll come down and I'm going to save and send test request. If you want, you can just fill all these details also. Save and send test. Okay, so you can see we have got our API response. That means we have successfully integrated Freshsales and WooCommerce over here. So now I'm going to click on save. Okay, so now it's time to go to WooCommerce and see if a new customer called John William is created there or not. So I'll go to WooCommerce customers page over here. Okay, so now let us search for our customer John William. So I'll just search for him, John William. Okay, John William. Okay, so you can see John William, username is John, sign up November 13, and you can see the email over here. So we have successfully finished our integration of Freshsales and WooCommerce over here. So now I am going to show you this process again with one more example so that you can understand how this integration takes place in real time. So I'll go to Freshsales again and I'm going to create a new lead this time. Okay, so first name is George, last name is Williamson. Okay, company name is TVS. Okay, then email georgewilliamson@pabbly.com. Okay, so now I'll go down, mobile number. Okay, subscription status, I'm going to keep it as subscribed. Okay, save. Okay, so now we have added a new lead called George Williamson here at Freshsales. Now let's go to WooCommerce and see if a new customer called George Williamson is created there or not. So I'll go to WooCommerce customers and I'll close this and I'm going to search for George Williamson. This one. So you can see George Williamson username is here and the email is also here, georgewilliamson@pabbly.com. So here our integration is working very fine. Now I'll go to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to tell you what has happened in our example. I'll just minimize this. Okay, so in our example, what has happened is first the information came from Freshsales to Pabbly Connect and then from Pabbly Connect the information came to WooCommerce. So now whenever a new lead is created in Freshsales, a new customer will be created in WooCommerce. So we have successfully finished our integration of Freshsales and WooCommerce with the help of Pabbly Connect.
Not just these two software applications, but you can integrate any software application using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. For more, you can also visit our website at www.pabbly.com. Thank you.